Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well today. You made it through Tuesday. And then tomorrow, what is that? Oh my God, it's Wednesday. Tomorrow, hump day. All right, so you're making it, we're all making it till the middle of the week. So we're almost there to the middle of the week. So hope you all had a great day. My day was productive. Just got in from work, took care of Miss Sophia. She's doing the Zooms, cleaned her box. She's got food. Zoom. Who's zooming Zoom? That's what she does. We played a little bit, but I'm just in checking my emails. I'm fixing to change clothes, but I knew I'd do a quick video. Not a whole lot to report today. The highlight of my day, I got the notification that my new Tushy is on the way from Texas. I have had one. Well, it was last summer. I've had a Tushy, which, if you're unaware, is basically just a bidet you add to your toilet. And I'm here to tell you, it is life-changing. The one I had, I got like in 2015. So I had it a good 9 years. And it, once you do one, you will, I would say you won't go back, but it's life-changing. Now, if I could have it to warm water, it's all over with the shouting, but at least cold water wakes your butt up. And so when I changed it last summer, I was going to give it a break. And I was like, I don't need one. I got a handheld, which I thought I was going to try something different. Switch it out a little bit. No. You hold the nozzle. It's like, it's the equivalent of being out on top of your kitchen sink and just getting the sprayer and trying to do it, and then it just like water goes everywhere. At least with the Tushy, you're sitting on it and it's just, and it clean. You get this super clean feeling, and it's just the best. If you have not tried one, I highly recommend it. It's $100 to add it. I have a great toilet seat, so I was almost considered getting like a combo where it was the seat with it built into it, but I just got this toilet seat, and I like it. And all it does now, they've redesigned to where it is a slimmer fit, because I had to buy some like those bumper things to go on there. So yay, it says Thursday should be here. So the older you get, it's those things like that really make you're like, oh, my Tushy's coming. Yeah. That's probably a little TMI, but you go to their website, they do it kind of tongue-in-cheek about, butt and things like that. But it's true, you are cleaner. Holding a sprayer, it's such a pain, But if you have not tried it, I highly recommend it. It is a very, very cool thing. You do not buy as much toilet paper. I do keep toilet paper for company. So it's definitely something to try. So I was on the fence. I was like, you know what? I am so done with this. I was like, and I looked at different ones. One I could get from like Home Depot, but it had terrible reviews. You know what? Just go with same old tried and true Tushy. And now, if I had an outlet and around the toilet, then I would have got one of them fancy ones that has a remote. It's all that. It'll like plays the star song. I don't know. So, but no, really, it's just a manual. It attaches, and now that I got all the they fixed my toilet to where it was running, and I had like large water bills for like 2 months, and whatever. But it's all fixed, and so now I'm like, you know what? Dumpster fire year. Hey, get me a new Tushy, and it's supposed to fit more securely. So, yeah, y'all didn't come here to listen to me talk about a bidet, but it is life changing. But being a Gen Xer, if you'd asked me years ago, what are you talking about? No, it is something very, very cool. Okay, I did not buy anything. However, I do have two that I might buy tomorrow. I'm not sure. Part of the Keno sale. I saw them tonight and was like, oh my God, yes, I totally forgot about that. We'll see. See how Wednesday goes. Might treat myself. I don't know. Of course, I treat myself a lot. So, whatever. We're still at 1 for the month, and it is the 10th. So, got some wiggle room there. So, but while I was at lunch, I did see April 7th, a Carlitos Way 4K Steelbook. The artwork looks pretty sweet. I've only seen that movie once. That artwork is pretty good. So if you're thinking about it, go take a look. Thanks to Donald the Discs, they posted the artwork. Really nice. So but yeah, that's it. I don't really have a lot to talk about. I know, as I always say, not every day is great. Some days, I'm going to post a video no matter what, with the exception of last week where I did miss the 3 days because of my voice. But as you can tell, there's a little bit of congestion, but it is moving on. So I feel great. So 2 people at work sick. Hopefully Rachel will be back tomorrow. It's gonna go around no matter what. Mine was just a cold, but just saying. I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot. I'm like, I shouldn't be tired, but it's a clopin. So I gotta close tonight. I closed last night. At least I got to sleep in the day, because I really don't want to get out of bed. I don't know why I was so tired. And then close tonight, but tomorrow I open. But at least I'm off Thursday, so I don't know what I have planned for Thursday. I really do need to get the oil changed in the car. It was either the date or the mileage. What do you do? I have always been a stickler for the date they put on there, but then there's the mileage, and I drive like an old lady, so I have never, since I got the RAV4, have I ever gotten to do the oil change and the date, the mileage match up, because I don't put miles on my car. So, but yeah, I need to go ahead and just have it done, because next month we'll be traveling to the wedding and all that. So, I mean, are you a stickler for that? With this car, I tried to stick to the date, and I go to the dealership. I know. Why do you go to the dealership? I mean, they know my car in and out. That's what it is. So, and maybe that'll change. I don't know. So, there's times I love my RAV4, but I do miss my Prius. I had a 2012 Prius, and once it got fixed from the deer hitting me, it just didn't drive right. There's times I miss it. But do you know? Okay, this is the thing. As much as I love that, this is me. Looking at me, would you have thought 20 years ago, I had a 2000 RX 300 Lexus, which I love, and basically it was a Camry wagon. Before that, if you want to guess what I had, Volvo wagon, a 740 GLE. Those were great cars. But I've always had an affinity for a wagon. Yeah, I even drove a Maxima wagon. And that's dating myself, from the 80s. It was like an 87 Nissan Maxima wagon. And now, the future, that car talked to you. That was a car. My friend Bob, he had Rob and Bob had one. But no. Rob. Anyway, the Nissan, old school Nissan Maxima from the 80s, like the Stanza, those body styles were great. Oh my God. But my ideal car growing up, I always loved the old school Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Today, you can't give me one, because apparently the quality is terrible. But what I would really love, when I first read Jurassic Park, Toyota Land Cruiser. But I have always loved that body style. So, later, I would like to get a Land Cruiser, not the new ones. Oh my God, no. I would like a 2003, even the Lexus LX. Do I need it? No, but it's me. But I love my RAV4. I love my Prius. I'm weird. I know. Give me a Sienna van. With my dad being a car salesman, he would give us, I have driven everything under the sun. One of the best cars I ever drove was a Saturn wagon. I forget what year it was, but man, we rode that sucker to the sale, all over to sale and back. Another great car was a Nissan Altima, old school. This was like it was I think like a 2000. So, I mean, I learned from him, you know what cars are good. Now, also, an old school green not a Grand, but a Jeep Cherokee. You know, the old boxy type Jeep Cherokee. It was green with like not a tan, almost orangish interior. I know I'm rambling, but, you go through memory lane. So, it is what it is. Anyway, eventually, I would like to get an old school Land Cruiser. If you get something newer, that's great, but I see more and more how each year, like even with the 2026 Toyotas, almost everything extra in your car seems to be subscription-based. And like, what the hell? I'm from the era of, I remember getting out and holding down the license plate because the gas tank was in the freaking back. And you had 2 keys to operate the car. The round one for the door and the square one for the ignition. And you had a key for the glove box. And when it was hot, man, you would get scalded with that metal because that door was heavy as the car. My great-grandparents, they bought a 78 Caprice Classic from my dad. And honestly, only in maybe not even 10 years did they put 3,000 miles on that car. And they lived in the country, so. And then that car, I don't know what my dad did with it. So, but anyway, oh good God. Okay, I gotta throw my dinner in the oven. So really, yeah. Sorry, got off on a tangent there. So that Carlitos Way. I might definitely see what the price is on it. But it's the Carlitos Way 4K Steelbook. Go take a look at that art. It's pretty sweet. And I swear, if you have not tried a bidet, give it a whirl. So, or ask some friends, and they will probably tell you it's life-changing. When COVID hit, everybody was losing their shit over buying toilet paper. Not me. Why? I kept some rolls, but I mean, why? I even have, now I do use paper towels, but not as much. But I have those like Swedish dishcloths that you can use 1,000 times. They're cool. But with Sophia's food, I do use paper towels a little bit more. So, but anyway, I know we got off on a tangent here. Sorry about that. But, didn't have a whole lot to talk about today. But apparently I can still do over 10 minutes of just talking about, I'm Seinfeld. I talk about nothing. How about that? But yeah, that's all I got for today. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll decide tomorrow, do I pick up two new titles just to treat myself? We shall see. I've got them with my stuff at work, and we'll kind of go from there. It's just now also depends on how Wednesday goes. Sometimes it all depends. Did you have a shitty day? Did you have a good day? Sometimes the shitty day just needs something nice. But, hey, might be something, just a little something, don't we? Okay, that's all I got for today, gang. Sorry for it to be so weird and random, but it is what it is. And thank you for bearing with me. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Hopefully we have some more DVD news tomorrow. I was talking with one of our regulars at work, and I was like, this week was light, and he buys pretty regular from us. But he had bought some Kino Lorber stuff online on sale and told him, well, I mean, right now the releases are super light. So, and they are. Thank our wallets. But anyway, that's all I got for tonight. I will meet you all back here tomorrow. So you all get a good night's rest. Do not stay up late doom scrolling. Read a little bit, okay? And, you know, I always say, take care of others, but more importantly, take care of yourself. And with that, I appreciate you all, and I will see you all tomorrow.